Hello everyone, welcome to this video, and in today's video I'm basically making a follow-up video on the video I literally made yesterday that is already gaining a lot of views, and I just basically wanted to make a part 2 on it because right now more and more high liquidity Solana coins and basically Solana meme coins are launching and that are doing extremely good. Yesterday we literally saw 3 high liquidity Solana meme coins launching that literally all did more than like a 5x from its bottom. It's crazy, you can make a shitload of money from this. So I'm going to show you guys basically my entire thought process on basically finding a high liquidity coin and then also buying that coin. Before I do that, I quickly wanted to say that if you want to buy or sell Solana meme coins like I am doing and you want to basically follow this tutorial, then you need to use the Telegram trading/sniperbot. Today we are going to talk about high liquidity coins, like I said basically in the title and in the thumbnail, and the high liquidity coins most of the time have a shitload of volume. The more volume, the more people scrambling to get an entry on the chart. And if you're using Radium or Jupiter to buy coins, and then especially these high liquidity coins, most of the time your transactions will simply not go through, which may or may not be a problem basically in order to get good entries. So basically that is why I'm basically advising to use a Telegram trading/sniperbot. The one I'm using is called Trojan. I'll have it linked, first link in the description below. I actually have 20k sitting on this bot. It's completely safe. I've been using them for literally like 4 months right now. Best experience by far, much better than Radium and Jupiter, much faster, much better entries. Go check it out, first link in the description below, make sure to use that link. Don't just go randomly search for on Telegram for the bot, because it's quite hard to find, simply because there are a lot of fake ones out there. So just use the first link in the description below so you make sure that you're having the right one basically. That being said, how did I find this coin? Because yesterday evening, basically just a few hours after I made basically this video about high liquidity coins, a coin called Fluffy launched, which is another high liquidity coin. Reason for it, it was launched with about a $1 million in liquidity, and it went absolutely crazy, and I have proof for you guys right here. I literally bought this coin, let me show you guys. I literally bought this coin here at a $4 million market cap. We can see by Fluffy, $4 million market cap. Unfortunately, I only put in 3 Solana simply because it's quite late in my country already and I was actually heading to sleep. But yeah, I just ate 3 Solana at a $4 million market cap, which was literally right around here. And then literally in like 6 hours, it ended up doing more than a 3.5x. It literally went from a $4 million market cap here all the way to an $18 million market cap, which is about a 4x. So that is the easiest money I've ever made. Unfortunately, I did sell basically too early, simply because I wanted to go to sleep and I just wanted to profit, but I still ended up doing 60%. And that's just how easy you can make money with this high liquidity Solana meme coins. I mean, these are these coins that are just so easy to predict, and basically they're almost guaranteed to go up. It was so basically obvious with this one as well. I mean, we were literally trading for like 10 or 15 minutes here at the bottom, and you had so much time in order to enter this coin. It was too freaking obvious in my opinion. I mean, they were having some gigantic partnerships. First of all, 12,000 followers. They got some gigantic partnerships with some gigantic apps basically, such as Sol Trading Bot, I think they said yesterday. So they're just getting some gigantic partnerships. They had extremely high liquidity, $1.3 million to be exact, in liquidity, and it was also locked, which was just insane. So that's just one of the most obvious coins basically I've bought in a long time. This was just my easiest like 4x I could have literally ever made. I was actually thinking of aping like $5,000 or $10,000 here at the bottom, but yeah, it was extremely late and I wanted to simply go to sleep, so I just wasn't basically ready to just be up the entire night to monitor this coin. But if I did, I would have made bank of course. So that's how easy it is, and that's also how freaking easy it is to make money with these coins, because if I ate 5k right here or 10 or 20k, nothing would have happened with the chart. I mean, the chart wouldn't just randomly spike up simply because of the high liquidity and high volume. This was literally getting $10,000+ buys actually every single minute. It was crazy, and especially this run up right here. But yeah, basically everyone is wondering how did I find this coin, but because I bet that after I made this video, a lot of people were basically starting to search for these high liquidity coins, but ended up still missing this one, which literally launched like a few hours after that video, and it was an extremely obvious one as well. So how did I find this coin? Well, it was pretty easy. Literally all I did was head over to dexscreener.com. Literally just type in dexscreener and then just click on the first one. It's this one. Let me quickly do that. My freaking Google Chrome is lagging a bit. So let me quickly go to dexscreener like this. And basically, once I'm right here, what I'm going to do is click on new pairs right here. Then click on the last 5 minutes, liquidity, and I was just simply, and then Solana again, and I was just simply looking through all the coins that are having a high liquidity that launched in the last 24 hours. And I immediately noticed Fluffy. I mean, it's a good name. They already had their deck screener socials updated, basically meaning that they have this little picture next to the name. And if you click on it, it will also bring you to the socials. So that was an extremely green flag for me. Furthermore, they also had, of course, the liquidity locked. And that was an instant buy for me. The second I saw that their liquidity was locked, I instantly started to do research on this. So what I did was simply find it like this. Then I just double checked the volume if the volume was matching the liquidity, and it definitely was. I was simply heading over to the Twitter to see if they had any good narrative or reason basically why they locked that much money, and they did. They had some gigantic partnerships, some gigantic people are also actually starting to basically post about this project, like genuinely one of the biggest people in the crypto and NFT space, such as Frank Diegolds. It's an extremely interesting project, gigantic partnerships. It was an instant ape for me after I saw that. I quickly checked their website to see how it was looking. Really nice, had some interesting utility coming as well. Furthermore, the Telegram was looking really good, which you can always check. And then basically once I've double checked all of that, I still went to some other Telegram channels just to see what they basically thought of the project. So you have a lot of these basically called just discussion channels that are actually really active, such as this one is one I'm using a lot. Recently it's currently private, but most of the time they will eventually open up the channel again. And basically I just double checked to see what they thought of the project, if they had any information about it, or if they saw any red flags. So I simply asked, what do you guys think of this project, with a link to the chart. And yeah, basically people checked it out. They said it was actually looking really good, and we all aped the project and ended up making a shitload of money that day. So that's really easy. You have a shitload of these channels. I mean, I have some more right here, this one, but also let me quickly find. I have a lot more. This one, for example. There's just a lot of good ones out there, completely free as well. You don't have to spend a penny on these basically groups, and it's just a really easy way basically in order to basically double check if there are any red flags to the project. Because if 10 or 20 people look at the same coin at the same time, you can basically do much more research. So that's basically how I found Fluffy. Now let's say that I want to find the next one. Then what I will simply do is click on new pairs again. Then what I will simply do is go right here, 5 minutes, last 5 minutes liquidity. And we can see right now that here a lot of projects are having a shitload of liquidity. Like I said in my last video, we only want to look at projects with a liquidity above basically 800k. For example, this coin called Squirtle just launched with $2.1 million in liquidity. However, you don't want to ape this project. Reason for it, there is no volume. $200,000 in volume is nothing for such a high liquidity. Also, no socials updated, which is extremely bearish. Furthermore, no liquidity lock. And also, if we look right here, there are no big buys at all. There are only small buys. And we can also see that the chart is not moving interesting at all. The chart is just slowly moving, literally block by block, and that's not how you want a chart to move. The chart needs to move organically, such as how Fluffy did. We can see it just looks much different than, for example, the one we just looked at. Fluffy just looked much better, of course. It instantly went down a bit, which is completely fine, but it just looked so freaking much better than, for example, this chart. We can just see the difference. This one is not getting any volume in comparison to Fluffy, which literally got $10 million in volume in like the first 10 minutes of launching. And that just shows also that the project is most likely safe, otherwise it will simply not get that much volume. Really obvious, of course. We have some more ones right here. I mean, this one could potentially be good. We can check it out. Another one, there's not much volume, and this will most likely work as well. I mean, there's no DEX screener upgrade, no liquidity lock, chart is not looking good at all. You want to fade that one. Another one right here, same thing basically, it will most likely work. This one most likely going to work as well. I mean, the chart is looking, no, the chart is not looking good at all for this one either. You can just immediately see if the chart is healthy or not. And basically with all these coins we just checked, for example this one, this is not healthy. This is, you basically never see something like this for a coin. And if it does, then it will need to have like millions and millions of dollars in volume every like 5 minutes. Otherwise the chart will never be able to move like this, and I will not be surprised if this is just fake volume in order to just squeeze out every single people that are basically try to get into this project because of the high volume or high liquidity. Some people just automatically ape the project because of high liquidity. That's not what you want to do, because a lot of scammers basically take advantage of that and just simply create projects that don't lock the liquidity. So they do have a lot of money in the liquidity, but they don't lock it, meaning that they can pull it anytime and then just end up making like 10, 20, 50, $100,000 from all the people that just simply ate the project. So that's something you don't want to look at. So we can right now see no new projects has launched here in the last couple of basically hours or last 24 hours with high liquidity, expect for Fluffy basically. So yeah, basically this was the only one yesterday, and today we have not really seen anyone. I also do have to say that most of these high liquidity coins only launch when basically the USA wakes up, meaning between like 1 p.m. UTC and like 12 p.m. UTC, something like that. That's when most of these coins end up doing really good and also end up launching. You will most of the time not see a good coin basically launch in the middle of the night when the USA and Europe is basically not awake. You'll most of the time see them here at between 1 p.m. UTC and like 12 p.m. UTC, so keep that in mind as well. So yeah, we have one more right here. This one already has much less liquidity and also not looking good. I mean, it has a bit more volume, but yeah, I mean the liquidity is still, it's just not high enough for us to see it as a high liquidity play. So I'll simply skip that one as well. Now what you can also do is click on Solana just like I did right here, then click on trending 5 minutes, last 5 minutes, volume, and these are all the coins on the entire Solana network, all the meme coins that are receiving the most volume. We can see right now, for example, that Maneki is getting the most volume, and it's a high liquidity coin. It launched a few days ago. This one is getting the most volume, meaning this is most likely the most hyped project right now, and it's also in a high liquidity play. Then we also have this coin called Dork of Meme, which seems to be in a high liquidity play as well. I'm just not sure what the project is. I mean, it is right now not, it's getting a lot of volume. We can see, however, the volume is fake. I mean, two buyers and sellers, literally that is nothing. So that's basically just fake volume, fake liquidity. You don't want to ape this project. It's really easy to see which one is real and which one is not. We can also see this one is getting a lot of volume, but it's also a fake one. So you do have a lot of fake ones. Luckily, we can easily filter those one out. Then we have one, this one is a real one, however, of course, not really in high liquidity play anymore. So right now, what you can simply do is just monitor Solana, last 5 minutes, trending 5 minutes, all DEX, click on volume or liquidity, and just simply check all the coins that just launched. You can also do it at new pairs. These are all the coins with the highest volume, but then the last ones that just launched. So that's just a really easy way right now in order to basically find new Solana meme coin projects with can potentially do really good with high liquidity. So yeah, literally I showed you guys that I've proved right here. This is the easiest way right now with this trend in order to make money. I mean, a lot of these high liquidity coins are right now launching. We literally saw 3 yesterday, so maybe today we will see another one. Who knows, maybe not. But yeah, that's just really easy in my opinion to basically find these coins. And that's just quickly basically what I wanted to say in this video. So yeah, make sure you go check out that Telegram trading SniperBots. You need to use it if you want to basically trade these coins. So go head over to the first link in the description below and go check it out. That being said, if you have any questions, simply let them down below in the comments below and I will definitely help you out with any questions you are having. And please consider liking this video, subscribing to my channel, and I hope I will see you guys in my next crypto meme coin review.